Welcome to another episode of Jen's Revs. And as I was actually voicing in my channel description, I want to do reviews on everything that a gentleman considers as enjoyable and something that people might be interested in. Now we're talking about accessories. Hugo Boss, and as much as I know, they split up everything in three ranges, which is the Boss Black, which is kind of like the premium line, very classic design pieces, the standard Boss Hugo Boss, and the Boss Orange, which is a line of very modern and fancy stuff like sneakers, and the jackets are very informal. We're talking about a wallet. Accessories, Hugo Boss, this is the box. We are talking about a wallet. Comes in this wrapper here. You can open it up, and have to actually open it up because there's another one. So now you can take out the actual wallet. There was also a card inside that was guaranteeing the authenticity of this piece, but I mean, I don't want to sell it. I use it myself, so I wasn't really interested in keeping that card because I know it's authentic, so yeah, good. It's a wallet that costs about $105, which equals, I don't know, about €100, something like this in this price range. So we're talking about leather goods, leather accessories, and there are many brands competing on that market, like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, of course, with the very high-end pieces, Boss, and yeah, as you know, they're very likely to be copied. So I chose this wallet with this nice waffle structure by Hugo Boss, very simplistic I find, but this waffled pattern on it, to me, makes it a bit more difficult to just say, hey, it's fake, because this is an authentic piece. As said, I figured that the copies of those wallets and the leather goods especially are very good. I mean, for $40, which is quite a price, but you can still good copies that are very close to the original. Quality of the leather is actually very good. We talk about a point that is even worse on the original than on the copy later, but I don't think, why the hell would you want a copy? It just tells you that you can't afford the original, or that, I don't know, it sounds like posh and like, oh, he thinks he's something better because he's having a Hugo Boss wallet. No, I'm just saying, why would I want a copy which says Hugo Boss if it's not? I mean, I couldn't be satisfied with this. However, inside you have those carton pieces that kind of like keep the leather away from getting marks. You know, opposite half, when it's lying on each other, has maybe gets markings on here, which wouldn't be so nice. So therefore, these cartonage thing was over here. Don't need it, so I put it back in the box. We're talking about this piece, trying to get a better focus here for you. There you go. Okay. As you can see, it's a very well-made wallet, but as said, the copies, at least the high-end copies of $40, are very close to it. You have this integrated Hugo Boss stainless steel logo. Very nice that it's integrated in the actual structure of the wallet, which makes it a bit more difficult to copy. It's not just applied on it or glued, which is kind of like what you would get in a standard replica of this. It's seriously in the material. I don't know if it's just glued or even stitched inside. Has a very strong feeling. It's very resistant, so I think it's properly integrated in the material. You can see the stitching is super well made. Sometimes on the fake ones, especially the cheap fakes, the stitching is actually just looking rubbish. It has a very nice solid fold, which is always important, because a wallet like this, I take my wallets in my suit pocket in the jacket, and the thing is, sometimes on the less qualitative models, this might cause this piece here, where it's actually folding over, the bending part, to just you know, get cuts and get old, and then you can throw the wallet in the bin. But it's very well made, has a nice you know, thickening as it goes to this part that is bent over. As you can see, the actual height is quite okay, a few centimeters, but nothing more compared to my little finger here, and I have medium-sized fingers. You can see this is what the back looks like, still has this waffled structure. I think it makes it a bit more difficult to say generally that it's just, hey, it's a fake, and yeah, China, or have you been to Turkey, something like that. Because mainly, if I would just get a Hugo Boss wallet and it would just have plain leather and not even an applied or integrated logo, chances are that 99% of the people, just by its look, would say it's fake. Anyways, it will happen with this wallet as well. Just stand over it. I mean, you buy it for yourself, not for the people outside, and if you buy things just to show off, then you're just so low that you could actually also buy the copies and just save some money if it's anyways just about the brand. So stupid. It's the same thing like people driving a Porsche and then you look at the tires and they're, I don't know, cheap Japanese, and I just think, my gosh, what a stupid person. However, open up the wallet. As you can see, the height is quite okay. It fits in a suit pocket, but it's really at the maximum of what you should take in a suit pocket, to not get any silhouette changes on the outside, because if the pocket is too thick and you know that you have the material of the jacket lying over it, it might have like markings over here that you can see, oh, he's wearing a pocket, he's wearing a wallet in the pocket, which would look stupid. It's okay. I'm not having a lot of cards in it. Getting closer because focus is okay. You can see driver's license, bank card, for all the great things, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card holders you have on the inside. The applied Hugo Boss logo, which is the thing that gets copied so easy. So if this logo would be on here, it would be much easier to just copy it. But I think they worked against the copying with applying the stainless steel logo. On the inside, very nice, the inserted leather here. Some wallets just cut here and don't have anything in between. This wallet does have it. Much easier to simply you know, have strength in the wallet itself. The models that don't have this straight material that just goes through are the ones with just one holder for your actual money, as it has two. You can see that, 2 places where you can put the money. It's just necessary, and they did it quite well. You can see it's also thicker over here where it gets to the ending part, because on most wallets these are the points that will just, you know, get old, start cutting and start getting rubbish. So they did quite a good job. Card holder, as said, 5 on the outside and 5 on the inside. My library card of my university, and for my organs to be used after my death for transplantations. That's it. Inside, no logo on here. Could have been done, might have been nice, but I find it nice that they didn't overdo it with logos everywhere. I wouldn't like that either. This is what I hate on the Louis Vuitton ones, and Gucci does that too. Everywhere is the Gucci, these G and C, and it's everywhere. The same on the LV by Louis Vuitton. It's everywhere. I don't need this. I mean, I buy a wallet and I know which brand it is from, so not everywhere, my gosh. Now we come to a disadvantage, the first one. This is where my ticket and my identity of university, which is on the other side, plus my standard identity card is going inside. and I hate that it's not European sized. You can see that because all the time this this stupid piece will just, you know, stand out here. And this is so rubbish. I mean, this model is not particularly made for the American market, because you can get it in Europe by European standard retailers of Boss. Then I don't get, why couldn't they just take this ending piece just a bit longer to make it at least fit perfectly? Because, okay, maybe my student ticket is not something that everyone has, but the identity card over here, that is, you know, below, I mean, this is a standard European identity card. Why the hell isn't it perfectly fitting inside? Just a disadvantage. You pay $100 and it's not fitting perfectly. I don't like it. And I don't want to put my cards anywhere else, because this is where, you know, it has this see-through. So whenever I'm in a train or something, in a bus, I flip it over and just show it, you know. Therefore, I want to keep my ticket and my identity card here. It's just a bit stupid. I don't really get it, why they do it. I think it's a clear disadvantage. Maybe they did it to, even without flipping it over, reach the identity card, even though you have this closed, because right now, as it's sticking out, I can actually, you know, take it out. But personally, I think that's just would be a cheap excuse. In fact, they just misbuilt this point here. And when I take out my identity card plus my semester ticket, you can see the nice grey lining. The lining will be also in the holders for your money. And yeah, that's actually it. Here is my new semester ticket, by the way, if you thought, why am I having the old one? For anyone who's studying in Germany, I have to change it right now, of course. I'm not showing you the picture of my identity card because I was fat at that time. Not that I'm looking any good right now, that I'm, you know, but I was really fat. However, this is where the coins go, just simple leather. The actual grip of the leather is very nice and sturdy. It's standard calf leather. So that's okay. Nothing fancy, nothing particularly, you know, special. On the fake ones, actually, they use much softer leather, which is a trick, because the leather they use is of a lower quality, as it's not so sturdy, and the quality of the leather is a lower grade, but it feels much softer. So when you take a grip on the fake and then you take a grip on the real, you would think the fake is the more expensive one. But don't get tricked, it's just because the leather actually is of a lower grade. There are models that have the Napa leather or leather, lamb leather, that is much softer, some special ones. Then of course the touch would be much nicer, much more soft and gentle, but also the leather isn't 100% you know, yeah, resistant to everything. I think standard leather is best for a wallet, nothing too fancy. I want my wallet to last as long as it just really, if possible, maybe a lifetime, who knows. Here you can see the lining inside of the coin pocket, also with the grey stripe. Don't know why they did it, but I think it's nice. Also here on the outside, looks really nice. I really like that. Then where the money is, hey, I just got $10 and that's all I have because I'm a poor idiot. However, also got the lining in here and in here. As said, it has two holders for the money, two pockets, and as said, if it would just have one, this piece wouldn't be in it, and the wallet would be much flatter, which is not the case. But as said, it's okay. The sizing is okay. So we have a lot of advantages in about the quality, because it's especially the card holder. It's just having 5 cards on each side that are possible to go in, but it's very sturdy and very thick, and it just feels like it's not really bending. It's keeping my cards safe, and especially about my bank card, driver's license. Here, take a look at the photo of my driver's license. No, of course not. But it really gives you a secure feeling. I like that. And yeah, disadvantage, first one is here. Coming to the second one, not that this is like having the extension of my stupid identity card, but also I take a sniff. And the thing is, I am making reviews of fragrances. Okay, great, so I like nice smells and scents. And I'm also interested in watches. Great. Combine both, you will find out that watch straps out of leather can be scented with vanilla, for example. High quality straps like the ones of IWC, Ritter straps, they will have it, a nice vanilla scent. This leather stinks. Chemical, like rubber, I don't know what. I even let my grandma sniff it because I thought maybe I'm just stupid, but she also said it smells horribly cheap. So in fact, the copies that I tried actually also had a better smell because they were vanilla scented. Another disadvantage, I don't know why in the world they couldn't get the scented. Did I say scented? Scented. Oh, just I recognize it right now. Gosh, sorry. I don't know why they couldn't get the leather properly scented, or at least it should smell like leather, but not like, honestly, it smells like rubber, which goes kind of like very nice with the waffle structure. I showed this wallet to my best friend and he actually thought it would be rubber. I think it's an advantage that the grip on the outside and the sturdiness make you think it's rubber instead of fragile leather that might get, you know, twisted and get cuts everywhere and marks. I like that, but the fact that it's also smelling like that, total no-go, absolutely not. So in general, marks that I'd give this wallet for the price. I like it, I love it, I love the look of it. But as soon as you get really to the core, which is first this one, and the smell, I have to give this 7 out of 10. Not even, 6.5. There is so much better on the market if it comes to those tiny things that really are important. And it's a funny fact that the copies actually do that much better, because the copies that I had in my hands were actually perfectly fitting my identity card, plus they were vanilla scented. Okay, I am talking about the 40-50 buck copy, so high-end ones, but still. Anyways, that was my take on the Hugo Boss wallet. Hope you like it. 18 minutes, for fuck's sake. I'm really horrible. But I couldn't get it done any quicker because I wanted to show you the details to make you see what the quality of Hugo Boss wallets is like. Hope you enjoyed this. Give me some input on your wallet. Maybe you have experiences with Boss and other brands that have advantages, disadvantages. Just give me some input, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe because I hugely appreciate this. You see, thumbs up because I like you when you subscribe. Thank you. I like everyone, so don't worry. I also like you when you don't subscribe. Fuck, I'm talking too much. Okay, bye bye people. Have a good time.